It is time to think about the oven. And if you're starting to think about making your dishes tomorrow, now is the time to clean any of that mess out of the oven. Your drips, your splatters, the baked on gunk. It can leave a smell or even smoke up your kitchen. Consumer Reports explains the safest way to defunk your oven.
Between boiling, broiling, and baking, experts in Consumer Reports Range Lab also put every oven's self-clean cycle to the test. They rate how a tough baked-on mixture of tapioca, cheese, lard, and cherry pie filling can be wiped away after the self-clean cycle. Most ovens pass the test, but Consumer Reports editor Paul Hope says people still wonder about the safety of the self-cleaning cycle.
It's easy to find a lot of horror stories online about people who say they've damaged or destroyed their ovens by running the self-clean cycle. Our testing finds that the self-clean cycle is generally safe to use and pretty effective.
CR says those high temperatures that help your oven clean also produce smoke and fumes, so you'll want to take a few precautions. First, keep kids and pets out of the kitchen when you run the self-clean cycle. If you have a range hood, turn it on and open some windows. Remember, the top of the stove can get pretty hot, so keep it clear. And just because it's self-clean doesn't mean you're totally off the hook. You'll need to remove the racks and clean those by hand. You'll also need to wipe down the oven after the cycle to remove the ash buildup. One final tip from CR.
The best approach is to keep your oven as clean as you can while you're using it, wiping spills up as they occur, and cleaning up grease after you cook something fatty like a chicken or a roast.
Now all you have to do is put on an apron and cook up a delicious holiday meal.
I bet you weren't thinking about that, so maybe start that today. So keep in mind that most oven doors will lock for the entire cycle, so we're talking about 5 hours. So make sure you start that process well before you need to start cooking. Also, if your oven does not have a self-cleaning cycle, you can do it by hand. Consumer Reports recommends mixing ammonia and water in a small dish. You want to leave that inside of the oven overnight. Now, do not turn the oven on, but those fumes from the ammonia will help loosen any baked-on grime. Then the next day, take the ammonia out and wipe down the oven with a little water and soap.